folks. So today I'm going to be showing you a new welder I got. Yeah, I'm going to start welding and practicing welding, just kind of for fun, but also, you know, we have a bus and there's a lot of metal on it, and I figured I should learn a very vital skill. So join me along my journey today as I figure out how to work my welder. There's lots of little things, and then I'll show you all the things I got and my little table setup, which you're currently set on. So hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so little disclaimer: this is my first time welding. I got most of the stuff to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, just enough to get me into the ballpark of not seriously messing anything up and trying to be safe, because I've got all the protective gear, I've got all the safety equipment, all that. But I'm not going to be giving any advice. So that's your disclaimer. So first of all, I've got it set up for flux core, wired up with a 2-pound roll. This is the MIG gun. I'm not sure how long that is, but probably like 6 feet. Got your grounding wire right here. So I'll plug this in and get it all running and stuff so you can see the controls. It has a pretty nice display, and it is wired for it's either 220 or 240. I have an adapter from 50 amp, like an RV hookup, to this specific plug, which is like a welding plug. So I can weld at the max power that this will do. Just that's nice, because you know you're not limited by 110 outlets. So let me bring you over and show you the rest of the stuff. So this is the adapter I was talking about, 220 to 50 amp, and then we also have the 110 to 220 adapter here. Some welding gloves, wire brush. This is some stick welding sticks, rods. I don't know what they call them. Remember, I'm new at this. Some clippers. They got some extra tips, an extra core. I think that's for the MIG gun as well. And then this gas hose. This is the electrode for the stick. And then those are, oh yeah, extra rollers. I had to get a nice face shield, so let me get that out and show you that. All right, so I was kind of happy to find this, but I got this really cool welding cap, and then my welding hood. It matches. I'm a little happy about this. Same price to get one printed with a cool print than not, so I was like, do it. So I got this, my leather jacket, and my leather gloves. So I'm all safe. Safety first. So a couple more things I got here. Kind of a mess, I apologize. I got extra spool of gasless MIG wire, and then, oh actually this one's aluminum. This is solid welding wire, but you need shielding gas for that. And then this is the gasless. I got a punch because I figured maybe I can try that for breaking off the slag, but also you got a welding slag hammer, whatever. And this is to figure out the thickness of your material if you don't know. And then magnets for setting up corners, straight edges, all that. It's really cool. I got cutoff wheels. Did I say I got clamps? Because I got many clamps. I got this clamp right here, big C clamp, so I can do that. And then I got this interesting clamp right here, and it just sets down like this. So I screwed it in the table, and I put this on here so that it would not like burn through the table. I'd kind of have a flat, it's not actually very flat, but at least I'd have a metal surface so I wouldn't burn the table off or something. But yeah, that's really cool. I got this one, and then I got an angle one right here. So if I want to set a piece of metal in here, out here, and weld after I've tacked it or whatever, multi-optional features. All right, so a couple things. You got your welding chart on here. You can gauge what thickness of metal you're welding with, and then you can figure out how hot the weld should be and what your wire feed speed has to be for that. So then you just change it over here. I'll start it up, I'll turn it on, and you can see the screen in a second. Your 2 pound spool on there. This is your tensioner. You just push it through, and then it sits in the roller. The roller has this like groove that it sits in, and then the groove also has ridges, and then it uses that to push the wire through out the wire feed. So pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty intuitive. So, and then on the other side, I'm not sure if you can see, you got your on and off, your gas input, and some kind of gas heating meter. I'm not really sure what that is, but we'll probably read up in the manual and see. And then you're the fan. And then of course you got a chart here that'll show you with the different types of welding, how much output. Like if you're gonna get, let's see, for MIG, I have 220, so I can get 143 amps max. I guess there's just a conversion chart. I don't really know what it means. I just know it's there. All right, I got the adapter on there. It's just a standard 50 amp RV. It can do 30 amp too, but gotta. All right, so a quick look at the display here. We've got all push buttons, which is kind of nice. You've got 2 knobs, one for the volts, one for the wire speed feed. You see you can control the size or select size of wire you're feeding, what kind of welding you're going to do, if you want to add a selector for what gas you're going to use. And you can see up in the right corner, I'm connected to 220, so, and all that. So very, very nice display. Alrighty, so to show you how it feeds and such, I'm just gonna press the trigger. Obviously I'm not touching metal, so it won't arc. You can see that moves through, pulls through. So, alrighty, so eventually I'll be able to film welding more up close and personal for you guys, but I need to get a special lens that's basically a darkened lens, like what my face shield is, which mine is an auto darkening one. Maybe I'll get one for my camera. I'm not sure exactly what I'll get, but once I get that, then you guys can see all the work up close. Bring it in here. It's hot. So I welded that piece, and I welded that over there, which that's not a bad one, looking one right there. And that one kind of turned out crappy. Alright, so today had a lot of fun welding. You know, I had someone giving me some great pointers, so it took me less time to realize certain things. One of the big takeaways was on a 90-degree angle, really trying to angle your MIG gun, because otherwise you're literally missing the gap, the whole joint, and then it's like weld on one side, and then it's not actually holding it. Anyway, that was one of the big things. I was like, you know, just trying to figure it out. This is me just like trying to learn a new skill from scratch with only watching YouTube videos. YouTube University. Which maybe one day my videos will be as educational as some other YouTube channels, but unfortunately that is not today. But let me show you some of the welds here. Let me say, I'm not very proud of it, but this is stainless, and this is kind of a cluster of stainless steel just scraps. So I was able to do a lot of different corners, angles, welding flat, welding angles. I tried welding, where is it? On one of these, I tried welding like just straight down, or like on the side, vertical, and it was just like, nope. So anyway, I'll try that another time, but it just didn't work for me today. And then I'll show you another thing. That was one piece. And then here's another one. This one's just mild steel, and let me just make sure. All right, so you can see it's very dirty, because obviously I would grind all that off if I was trying to do a finished piece. But this weld right here, I'm gonna get it way in, was actually maybe one of my best welds. Even though the piece itself kind of started going like this because I didn't quite hold it, so the gap. Actually, you know what happened was I started welding here without tacking this, and it started bowing. So there's a tip. Always make sure you tack your corners so it doesn't bow. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna be able to weld the bus up with this welder. We're gonna be able to do so many things. In fact, I'll show you in a second. I welded up a leg on a little fire pit that broke off, and I just welded it back on. So first thing I was able to do. So, all right. So peace out, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm not very proud of this. It looks crappy, but it's also on the bottom, and you're never gonna see it. And I painted it because, of course, you know, rust and all that. That bottom inside that piece just like broke off. So this leg just needed to be essentially tacked on, and I think it's probably stronger than the others now, even though I was apparently welding a little too hot, and this is very thin material. I did not measure it to get the right calculations, but yeah.